Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here, taking up your precious time.
Yes, time I should be using to welcome the woman who actually won the Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch. A superstar who clawed her way back with grit. not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Becky Lynch celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show. And maybe you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Jordynne Grace.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Becky Lynch is announcing she's facing Jordynne at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against Lyra Valkyria. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
A woman who isn't asking for opportunities. She's taking them.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Pretoria, South Africa, the Reaper, Pamela K.
I've seen this woman fight through everything, but these reports of her turning on Adam Pearce like that says to me she's not climbing anymore. She's just running from what she was.
Oh, come on, Booker. You weren't there. You don't know what was said or done. It's possible that what you call betrayal, she would call liberation. Is the Archetype planning an encore, or will Lyra Valkyria drop the curtain? No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria!
Lyra Valkyria used to be such a nice girl. Maybe a bit too much into birds, but a nice girl nonetheless. She's since proven just how ungrateful she is when it comes to accepting veteran advice.
Lyra's still nice, Wade. She just had to learn the hard way how to stand up for herself. Lyra's found her voice and she's found her strength all by herself.
You can really feel it in the air. Nobody knows what to expect from the woman we once called the archetype tonight. Not after what she did to Adam Pearce. Not after who she chose to become.
She's not here for redemption, Michael. She's here to win. And if that means burning bridges, torching legacies, so be it.
Yeah, but when you burn it all down, you better be sure what's left can stand the heat, because Lyra Valkyria, she doesn't flinch in the fire.
Booty cutter from the top. The former archetype seems intent on rewriting her story. We can only guess where this one will end.
Oh, suicide.
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
Missing big there. Might have got a bit tangled in the ropes.
Didn't have it lined up. She's now paying for it. And gets tossed back into the mat. She's getting something from under the ring.
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Great aim on the toss chair. God, Lord, brutal.
Well, good. The official saw that happen. Foreign object used.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Becky Lynch didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. She earned her WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why she'll be out there in the spotlight, and you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Becky Lynch main events WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for her.
Oh, Becky Lynch is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client Jordan Grace. But she'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting her name. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Jordan.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Have fun watching Jordan and Becky at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the woman who will main event WrestleMania, proof that hard work pays off, Becky Lynch.
Here we go, Becky Lynch back on SmackDown for the first time since punching her ticket to WrestleMania.
Becky is really milking her intro, isn't she?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble. Didn't we, Becky? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough. You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh? What's that, Becky? I should be the next challenger for Jordynne Grace? You want me to take your spot?
Becky got some fight left in her.
I'm afraid you mean had.
Make the match, Aldis.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need some medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts right now are with Becky Lynch.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Becky? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
I never asked you to believe in me. That was your choice, your mistake. I asked for a title. Everything else is noise.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Jordynne Grace at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldis already made the call. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Jordynne. That's the WrestleMania main event, not you.
I saw the post. This still ends at WrestleMania, with Jordynne Grace on her back thanks to me. That's not a hope. It's a schedule.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not gonna kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Rhea.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Rhea Ripley is looking totally locked in for her match later tonight.
First Becky, now Rhea?
That woman's not even supposed to be here.
You have to wonder if this has anything to do with that announced triple threat match to determine Jordynne Grace's WrestleMania opponent.
Oh, we don't have to wonder, Cole. It seems clear that's exactly what's behind this.
She's already suspended, man. Keep pushing like this, and she might not have a way back.
Ripley came here ready for a fight, but she didn't know it was going to be against someone who shouldn't even be in the building.
Knee straight into the neck.
I knew they didn't like each other, but I didn't think they'd turn this into a parking lot brawl.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Oh, man.
Oh, well scouted by Ripley.
She's climbing to a new frontier here. Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance.
She's ascending the ladder, up the ambulance.
She's got the high ground on top of the ambulance.
Incredible dragon suplex.
At least if this all goes wrong, which it will, their ride to the local medical facility is right under their feet.
My Lord!
They're taking this ambulance, and they're...
No way! My God!
Oh, knee right to the face.
And the parking lot continues to be the most dangerous place to settle your disputes.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
Oh, man.
Stab suplex, lightning fast. Oh, taking the boots to them.
When there's this much to stay in, a parking lot becomes a good place for a brawl.
But that pavement isn't as soft as the ring. I'll tell you that.
Rocked with the cone.
Oh.
And
she's waiting, laser focused. What has she got planned?
Just like that, she turned it around.
counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Able to prevent Rhea's attack.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
And now it looks like...
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw Rhea on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Rhea Ripley is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes. If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Bianca Belair.
You might find her any number of places. Date night with Montez, getting her hair done, or maybe at NXT next week?
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz with Bianca Belair returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This woman is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
With WrestleMania on the horizon and all eyes on one match to complete the card, the woman who used to call herself the Archetype is determined to hijack that conversation.
She's telling everyone who will listen that if she's not in the match, she'll burn it down before it ever happens.
And she might actually do it. Nothing more dangerous than a woman who's convinced the system owes her everything.
This parking lot has become a war zone for Bianca Belair thanks to the so-called Archetype.
Boom! Glass-shattering shot. That's got to knock your lights out.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
One step ahead of Bianca there.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Big blow there, man. Getting clobbered there, dog. Up the ambulance she goes.
She made it to the top. Now what? Someone may need to call emergency services.
And now she's climbing to the top of the ambulance. She's definitely going to get a different view from up there.
Slipping out of the way there.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Launching their opponent across the ring.
Do not, my God!
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
All right, where we going to go here?
Fall away slam delivered, followed by a kip up.
Belair saw that coming. Big time leg drop.
with the reversal. From behind. German suplex.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Showing off her fast thinking there.
Caught with a clothesline. Oh! Ouch!
Oh, man.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Oh.
She's just begging her to come at her now.
Quick thinking right there.
Oh, what a right hand!
A truly rough blow to the head, and it seems to be the main target here.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over, Cole.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Bianca Belair was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Bianca can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth. That the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
Careful, Ava. You're one crossed line from being part of the wreckage, too.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last woman standing between me and Jordynne Grace doesn't go here.
Charlotte Flair appears unfazed by the speculation that she's next on the Archetypes hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This woman should be arrested.
Charlotte Flair does not seem the least bit surprised to find herself in a fight against the suspended superstar tonight.
Nobody's surprised, Cole. The only question was where and when.
One more question you forgot, Corey, and that's whether Charlotte is going to let the former Archetype...
Spear! She turns it around with the reversal. Counters with an attack on Charlotte.
Ooh, the torque on that suplex.
Able to avoid that one.
Oh my God, what an elbow!
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. Oh my Lord, what contact.
Flair was waiting on that.
Oh man, clocked with that shovel.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
Hurricane Rana.
Managed to get out of harm's way.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
She gets out of there.
Superman punch!
She's on jelly legs, but right now, that is the least of her problems. Gets out of spear!
She evades the attack.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework. Charlotte a step ahead.
Coming back to her torso area. This could become a strategy.
There she goes, scaling the ladder. She's perched up there, but what she's going to do now?
One response after another, back and forth we go. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
A reversal, well scouted.
Ooh, this might just turn into the most dangerous game of chicken ever.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Look at this. This can't be good.
My Lord! Good God!
Absolutely insane!
Adrenaline makes things like that seem a good idea at the time, but it all comes crashing down in practice.
One of the worst ideas you can have in this situation.
Ooh! Ah, jeez! Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly. Good God Almighty, that could end it all right here. Look out, this is getting out of hand.
Flair with the wherewithal to avoid that. What's she doing? She's scrambling up that ladder. Well, she made it up the ladder. What's the plan now?
Don't like heights, man. Don't like them fighting up there.
What a display of strength here. Launching their opponent across the ring.
What on earth?
This is out of control.
This brawl has turned into absolute chaos now.
And now it looks like they're... This woman is suspended. that somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania! Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Jordynne Grace!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Jordynne Grace, is if you were the last woman left.
I just have one question. Does she know?
Does she know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh-so-special WWE Women's Champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from her?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Naomi. Then Nia. Two women coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. Funny how Moreno ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left her behind. They didn't target her at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Women's Champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out Rhea, Bianca, Charlotte, and now my client Jordynne Grace gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Women's Champion has heard enough.
Jordynne Grace is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Jordynne, there's no need for you to involve yourself in any of
what
it.
I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
lied, you manipulated, you made this all about you.
Jordynne, let's go hash this out over stage.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this woman up by beating her again, this time at WrestleMania!
Jordynne Grace has made the call herself. We have our WrestleMania main event.
The woman we once called the archetype gets the shot she's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to her comeback story, or will she fall flat on her face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow, so Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the woman he's been stringing around all year? Please.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Moreno, guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the woman who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between you and me. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than flexing like you built this yourself. You've been playing champ while Heyman holds the map. You didn't beat me a year ago. You caught me mid-rebuild. Now, you're getting the finished product.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go and tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts? While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield, picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends with the same result. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all.
Well, you got your match. Jordan Grace, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul. And Moreno's. And any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends. And you attacked me? Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, during those long months of rehab, when a lot of people were telling you to walk away, when you were starting to doubt yourself, who did you call? I wish I never would have picked up the phone. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
Maybe. I didn't want it to be this way. But I had to make choices. I had to sacrifice. I had to get here. And I'm sorry, but ultimately, that's what matters.
It's not. Not entirely. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldis?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Jordan Grace drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
Sure. With Heyman clearing a path, it would have made this whole road a hell of a lot easier.
He certainly would have. Not for free, but that's Paul. Anyway, good luck out there.
The following is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
She's no longer the archetype, no longer suspended, but still desperate for her chance at revenge.
This woman looks absolutely locked in as she makes her way to the ring.
Oh, this match suits her. I give you that. Extreme Rules, with everything she's become over the past year, how else could this end?
She wanted this spotlight so bad, she tore down half the roster to get it.
The former archetype has torn her legacy apart. Let's see if she can build a new one. Here is Jordynne Grace, the champion who Paul Heyman has made untouchable.
Oh, she might go by the juggernaut, but over the past year, her championship reign has been impenetrable.
We'll see if her decision to defend her title against an unstable opponent in an Extreme Rules match turns out to be the very thing that causes her reign to fall.
Heyman's vision, Grace's power, and maybe WrestleMania's wreckage.
challenger from Pretoria, South Africa, Reaper Pamela K. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace.
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor. Jordan Grace has handled every style, every threat, but tonight she faces a force that broke every rule to get here.
And now the rules are gone altogether. That's exactly what the former archetype wanted.
Just a reminder, Jordan's still the champ for a reason. You want to break her, you better be ready to get broken too.
Intercepted with a clothesline to cut off the attack. Fisherman Buster.
Oh, and that surprises Jordan. Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Beautiful athleticism. Hurricane Rana. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Oh my gosh, what impact! Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air. Back into the ring she comes.
Here we go.
Clothesline. The archetype fought her way through suspension, chaos, doubt. Now she's in.
Mommy's here to settle up with the archetype.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is she?
Rhea's in the ring.
Wait, what's she doing?
Riptide.
Well, it's apparent that they simply could not wait until after the match to pick this fight.
Shoulders are down. She breaks the ref's count.
How is there anything left in the tank right now? Big elbow.
Taking the easy way out as she's able to escape the action. It's a classic for a reason. The versatile and deadly table.
Back into the ring here. Oh, man, you felt that.
Dodges out of the way.
Stop cold with a clothesline.
Grace denies the attack.
Boom. Driving the knee between the ribs. Making her way out of the ring here.
Getting back into the ring now.
Beating down with a shovel. Straight pummeling them with it.
Spear. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see a new champion tonight?
Cover. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
No, we ain't seeing a new champ. Not yet. Not now.
You got to give a lot of credit here. Withstanding what has taken out many other competitors.
Misses on the springboard.
Oh, what a response. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Busting out that heavy metal, that ladder.
And I'm sure she's got something planned, putting the table right there.
DDT.
gets out of dodge. Sent hard into the corner.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Grace was waiting for that. Right in hand.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Making sure the ladder is set and locked into position. Whatever the plan is here, I think it's a bad one.
We're going to shut this down.
And only gets a 1 count.
She's still going. She's ready for more. This goes beyond anything we expected tonight. This match is about to become legendary.
Truly incredible. What do they have planned here?
Beautiful athleticism. Hurricane Rana. That kind of agility is something that just might get the champ shook. When the challenger can come at you from all angles, that makes for a very dangerous situation.
Heading up that ladder, no doubt with something risky in mind. What is going on here?
Looking to find it.
What the hell?
Saw it was coming. Awesome power slam.
Oh, and that surprises Jordan.
Target acquired, and with all the time in the world,
she had that scouted.
flipping the script into a jawbreaker.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
These competitors have been absolutely crackerjacked tonight.
I don't know how this could get any better.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Caught with a lariat. Lining up their opponent. Ready to go. Doing a spin.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
2.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new WWE Women's Champion.
I don't agree with how she got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordan Grace, well, that is just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can she forget all that inside with Heyman?
She's not forgetting. Those are the reasons she's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.